Hey everyone, peace and blessings again from the beautiful city of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in the Stone Mountain area, and guys, awesome scenery here. I'm thinking about climbing that mountain, that Stone Mountain. It's a real mountain, guys. You got to climb up to the top of it. It is beautiful, and my wife and I are thinking about going, but look at the beautiful scenery. Let me just rub it in, please. Let me just rub it into you guys. I'm being facetious here, but please forgive me. Beautiful, right? So I got something I want to bring to your attention. I got some really good, exciting news for you. Especially if you're in the Cryptex business, the Cryptex opportunity, right? The Cryptex DeFi staking platform. Guess what? And I hope the naysayers are listening too. We're back. We never went anywhere. We just transitioned, right? But we're back in a big way, all right? We have a new website, and we actually changed the name, all right? For reasons I can't talk about right now, but it was for your benefit, for my benefit, and for the people, the over 1 million people that are involved worldwide. It was to protect us, okay, to protect our profits, our wealth. You know, some of you guys are worth $100 million because you have so many contracts and you've built huge organizations like myself, my wife and I. But some of you may have 1 or 2 contracts. But it's your DeFi hybrid contract that's going to give you that extra money one day. And you had to invest to get that smart contract, even though you're not an investor, but you made that sacrifice, and you want to make sure you protect what you put out there. I'm here to tell you it's back, okay? So you can log into your account and the new website and the new platform, and your profits are still there. Yesterday I logged in last night, which was Wednesday, by the way. Like they said, it would be back up between Monday and Wednesday, and they weren't lying. They had to test it, make sure the servers were working, et cetera, et cetera. Man, I logged in there and I made almost $6,000 yesterday. And 5 days before that, I made between $5 and $6 grand every day. So when people say, well, the website went down and all the negative things they said, all the naysayers, they're just talking. They don't realize when you have a contract that's live on the blockchain, the physical website can go down, but the blockchain keeps going. And I know that you guys saw my other video where I talked about between 11 and $12 billion that Cryptex has paid out. Go watch it. They did it in the last few weeks. And the numbers that I was reading you guys in the video, that was live up to date from the 14th of October up to the 15th. And to this very day right now, if you go on that blockchain, when you get that link and look at it, there are transactions coming in every single day. But I made one little mistake. I was wrong because I was reading it wrong. I was reading the blockchain wrong. I was off. It's actually almost 12 trillion with a T. When you look at the activity of that wallet, 12 trillion with a T. That's how much payouts that are going through that one. That's only one external wallet on the blockchain live. Cryptex is doing it big, guys. Let me say it one more time. 12 trillion, not billion, okay? If you're not in, you need to get in. But here's what I'm going to do. We're doing things a little bit different this time. What we're going to do is, if you are not already in the Cryptex opportunity, you don't have at least 1 contract, I'm not going to send you information on the new website. So I'm going to require that you let me know how many contracts you have. Secondly, listen to me very carefully. Secondly, you need to send me your upline sponsor's name. Okay, why am I doing that? And when you get that information, you have to email it to me at cryptexmillionaires@yahoo.com. cryptexmillionaires@yahoo.com. Why am I doing that? Because guys, we got to be careful with what we have here. It needs to be more anonymous, more secretive, because that's how we got attacked the last time. All the naysayers and the liars and the scammers were taking our name and discrediting the company. And you guys saw my FBI video. I told you guys that the FBI, it was brought to their attention. They thought we were a scam. And they said, no, Cryptex is not on the scam alert system. We're not investigating them because they're not doing anything wrong. But you guys would not quit. Some of you fakers out there, and you just don't want nothing to prosper. You want everybody down with you. And so you carried all these lies. So we moved away from that name with good reason. All right. So if you can't give me your sponsor's name and tell me you have at least 1 contract, you're not already tuned into the Cryptex system, I'm not going to send you any new information. You have to email it to us. Again, your upline sponsor's name and your Cryptex wallet, okay? That's what we need from you. And then we will send you a link to the new platform so you can log in. And I'll also tune you guys into our meetings. We have meetings every Tuesday and Thursday nights. If you want to be a part of that, no problem. I'll put you in the queue and you will get notifications, okay? And that's my upline, my super leaders, okay? And sometime in November, my team and we're starting our own group of, we're going to have a couple of things. We're going to do our own meetings on Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you're overseas, that's 6 to 8 hours ahead of that time. But everyone will have a chance to log in the Zoom meeting and watch it because it's a Sunday, you're not at work. So I'm going to be doing that with a WhatsApp group as well. So you guys can have an alternative if you can't attend Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. Because some of you guys are working overseas and you can't attend. But I'm doing that. But I only want people in who have the right positive mental attitude. Trolls, negative folks, do not talk to me. Don't reach out to me. Don't communicate with my people. We don't want you around. I'm sorry. Okay? You are causing too many problems. We have to protect what we have here because it's precious. All right? Those of you who know where I'm coming from, you're not going to have a problem with this. But yes, we're back. The profits are still there. And people are getting paid all over the world. Mainly Germany, because most of those folks came in first. But it's not just Germany. This is global. In fact, we had someone a few weeks ago in one of our groups. They came on. They just said that they're in America. But they found out about Cryptex many years ago. And they've been paid out many times over. So don't let anybody tell you that don't know what they're talking about, that they're only paying in Germany. That's not true. This is global. The Germans might have got in first, but they're not the only ones. Guys, don't have such small thinking. Okay? This is your destiny. This is your legacy, if you will, for you and your children. Okay? Don't let anybody discourage you and tell you that this is not real, because it's very real. I've sponsored over 105 people so far. I've made almost 12 grand, guys. My wife and I have 150 contracts combined. We're worth about $50 million a piece. Well, she's about 30 million, I'm about 50 million, okay? We built it on a $100 activation fee. I paid for one contract. And from there, I built the thing out. And every time I got a commission from Cryptex, I bought another contract. So if they're so fraudulent, how do I have 100 contracts myself? Hello? Is anybody home? Anybody in there? Okay, come on, guys. You got to get this. That's all I got to say for today. I mean, there's no more convincing for me. You have to convince yourself. Take action. Do it. Don't just talk about it. Be about it, okay? The mind is a terrible thing to waste. You guys have probably saw those commercials, right? That was invented by the United Negro College Fund. They said that. That was their slogan. The mind is a terrible thing. And I'm going to add to that. The mind, to me, is the most terrible thing to waste. Without the mind, your body can't get out of bed. Without the mind, you can't function. You can't make decisions. You cannot understand how wealth works without training your mind, without having a mind. Guard your mind at all costs, all right? I love you guys. I want to see you at the top because we're going to get there together. But if you don't meet me up there, I'll be up there by myself, me and the wife. But I want you guys there with us, okay? Have a super blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.